Hey, it's Stefanie Lugo, and in today's Tip Tuesday, I'm sharing the top 5 tips that you need to know for better Instagram stories in 2019. Instagram stories are a great way to make deeper connections with potential clients on Instagram, and I want to show you how to rock it. Stay tuned. If we haven't met yet, I'm Stefanie Lugo, award-winning realtor here in Arizona, and welcome to Tip Tuesday, where I share tips on growing your real estate business. If you're into that kind of thing, be sure to hit subscribe below to stay in the loop with the latest What's Working Now strategies with real estate marketing on social media. And hey, if you have a question that you haven't seen me cover, be sure to ask me in the comments. These videos are for you, and I want to be sure and bring value to your business. Now, we know that social media is the best place to get the word out about your business, but sometimes it can get a little tricky. So I wanted to dive into Instagram stories specifically today because, at least for me, this is the #1 way I am able to convert buyers and sellers off of Instagram with no cost investment and a little time. If you aren't using Instagram stories yet, it is time to get on board, my friend. And if you are, dive into these quick tips to make sure that you are making the most of your time and effort. Instagram stories are far more engaging, and studies show that users on Instagram prefer and spend more time in the stories than just the feed. Now, Instagram stories are a little different from post to the feed, which is what you see by default when logging into the app. Stories are in a separate feed of photos and videos up to 15 seconds long that disappear from the app after 24 hours. The great thing about stories is that they are a bit more personal, and they can be more casual, and they can consist of everything that doesn't quite fit into your Instagram feed. This is where you're inviting your Instagram followers in to get to know you better. You're sharing live, real-life moments, fun or entertaining clips, and behind-the-scenes snippets of your days. Stories are kind of like a vlog, where you're just documenting your day instead of creating original content. You still want to provide value here in terms of entertainment, inspiration, and motivation, so let's dive in to see how we're going to accomplish that. Tip 1, get confident. My first tip is meant to help you ease into Instagram stories because I get it. It's not always fun being right up in the camera. However, in the moment video is highly engaging, so make the most of Instagram stories by doing lots of videos. Luckily, there are a few easy things that you can do to show up with confidence. I always suggest standing near a window to get natural light. Shadows or poor lighting might not be the best aesthetically, so make sure that you're letting your camera do its thing by giving it unobstructed, nice natural light. I also suggest staying away from too many filters. I know they're fun, but you should maintain a branded experience on Instagram stories, so choose 1 or 2 basic filters that you'll commit to using each time. My favorite is the subtle filter from Instagram because it subtly makes everything look cleaner and smoother, just polishes everything up. And of course, have an idea of what you're going to say. I'm not saying script your stories, but give yourself the confidence in having clarity on the message that you want to convey once you start recording. Then find yourself a quiet space to flop a few times, and I promise it will get easier the more you try it. Tip 2, show the behind the scenes. This is an important tip. One of the greatest parts of Instagram stories is that it's in the moment, and then it disappears after 24 hours. So feel free to pull back the curtain a bit and share those interesting, funny, or even awkward real-life moments with your followers. Users on social media crave the authentic moments and feel more connected to you when you bring them in. This is really important when trying to build trust and connection that then leads to conversion. For me, I love sharing funny moments, showing up even if I'm not looking appointment ready, and bringing them into the personal moments that others can relate to on a human level. Tip 3, engage with your audience by using stories features. This tip is a biggie. Instagram stories offers a lot of fun features that can help you engage more with your audience as well as increase your reach. One statistic has showed that 1 in 4 stories results in a direct message. But I argue that you can do even better by gleaning more information from your audience with using the poll and question stickers. The poll sticker allows you to do a 2-point poll, and this is really easy. A great way to elicit responses from your followers and just get to know each other better. Bonus, when one of your followers responds to a poll, you can see the results, and then you can reach out to them directly through the DMs. This is a no-brainer way to start conversations that can then be moved off the app and to the closing table. The question sticker is also great. Prompt your followers with a question or an invitation to ask you anything, whether it's about you personally, or maybe it's about buying a new construction home, questions about selling in the spring, just to throw out a few ideas. The list goes on. This also will help you suss out potential interested buyers and sellers, so be sure to respond to every individual who engages with these stickers. Tip 4, utilize tags to get seen by new people. Yes, you can add hashtags in your stories to get found by people searching for those keywords on Instagram. You can use up to 10 hashtags on a stories, but be careful not to get spammy here. You don't want the whole thing to be all tagged up. I suggest including 1 to 3 very relevant hashtags to get in front of the right viewers at that moment. Similarly, you can geotag your location, so anybody searching for new stories on Instagram with that location will see your content. I try to stick with geotagging the main city that I'm in just to cast a wider net, but sometimes if I'm at an event or a well-known establishment, I'll tag my location there instead. All right, tip 5, last but not least, post often. While I might post to my feed about once a day, every day, I'm posting to my stories 7 to 10 times during each day. In real estate, we know it's important to stay top of mind, and Instagram stories is an easy way to do that every day by showing up in a place where your potential clients are already logging into multiple times throughout the day. Plus, the more you post to your stories and engage with your audience, the algorithm will recognize you as an account with valuable content and ensure that more people see your profile. There you have it, 5 simple tips to start implementing this week with your Instagram stories. I mean it when I say that stories are a total game changer and provide a deeper, more unique human connection that you simply cannot replace when it comes to social media. It is the best way to establish that know, like, and trust factor on Instagram that will lead to more referrals, repeat business, and new clients every week, baby. And finally, it's time for the question of the day. What is one tip that you're excited to try out today? Leave it in the comments. I can't wait to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe to this video by hitting the red button and that bell to make sure that you don't miss the next Tip Tuesday. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, keep on crushing it.